Welcome to Blacksburg and Virginia Tech, the home of the Hokies. And don't forget, my son, it's... And the Golden Bears will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Virginia Tech's offense will have first crack at this one. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
To the air, it's Drones. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. The ball's on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And the Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it chain links to move the sticks. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's like
just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. How many problems does it cause for an offense when the D can get pressure from its nose tackle?
He's usually a guy that sits in the middle in 2 gaps, and it's really hard to rush the passer, but really nice job using his hands, getting to the quarterback. When a nose tackle gets a sack, everybody gets excited, because that guy doesn't get many of those.
Off the play fake. Got a man, it's Holloway. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Turning it on. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
That's the danger as a defense when you blitz this guy on 3rd down. If you don't get him to the ground right away or someone's out of a gap, his scrambling ability can hurt you, and that's exactly what happened. He saw open field, he took off, and he was able to go get the first down.
Looking to throw, it's Drones. Gets it out quickly. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unleashes to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Touchdown, Hokie! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I love this offense and the way they started this football game. Listen, last week be dang, okay? Forget last week. Nice job coming out, setting the tone in this ball game, putting a long drive together, and getting a touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Golden Bears offense will go to work for the first time. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, He's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort, because then he can really be at his best.
They'll go to the air. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Oh, they're after him. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
That is not an easy situation if you're an offensive lineman, second and third and long, because you know the D-line, they're coming. They know you're throwing the football. As an O-lineman, you better get out of your stance and get your hands up and punch and not miss, because if you do, then that's what happens right there.
The Golden Bears will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Leaves it with the running back. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Drones. He'll take a shot. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. On second and 10, a 4-wideout set, trips right. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Working that left side now. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Now on the option. Now the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. The decision to go for it does not pan out. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's second and 12. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. These fans touching the figurative Hokie Stone, doing their part to help out on third down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Golden Bears line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Selden. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. To the air, it's Drones. With the catch, it's Green. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Hokies can really attack on this second and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. They've moved to the 16. It's first and 10. Fires to the wideout. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Hand off from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. The Golden Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Grabbed in the middle. It's Holloway. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And here comes the offense on second down. To the air. It's Drones. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Holloway. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking for space. It's Stewart. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Hokies are on the move. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bennett. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on third and long. He'll do it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on... And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their third sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Golden Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll take it on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Drones. Here comes the heat.
Offense.
Obviously very happy with the results of the play. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Hokies will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Got his man downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Golden Bears, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off play action. And that one's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
And the Golden Bears decide to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings, try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Pulls it and fires to the left.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds a man on the right. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Now the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Gonna run it. It's Stewart. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Back to throw. It's Drones. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off play action on first down. He's got an open man. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Quick completion on the out. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Throws toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Blacksburg. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Lane Stadium.
The Hokies will kick it away to start the second half. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Golden Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down. A strike downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Here's a heat. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down
The third down offense has not been good, and add this one to the tab. Another third down stop. They give up the sack. They're down by 3+ possessions. Nothing going this offense's way.
And the Golden Bears will punt it away on 4th down. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Pulls it, fired complete. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down.
Hey, who says hitch passes can't get big yards? Receiver catches it, makes a guy miss, goes and gets a 1st down.
And the Hokies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Makes the catch. It's Green. Ball by himself down the middle. The 10. Touchdown, Hokie. And the punishment.
Right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half.
PAT unit on the field. For a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Charlotte fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. To see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quick release on the RPO. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Golden Bears are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. The punt team makes its way onto the field. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. That's reeled in. It's Green. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The give on the option. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 30-yard line on 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. He'll do it himself. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Hokies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback. Just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And the Hokies trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David.
It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Got his man on the right. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
Touchdown, Golden Bears! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for you.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for a man. It's Drones. Quick strike complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll go 4 wide, twin receivers on either side on 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield, it's Green. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Right back to the well. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They send 4 receivers onto the field, 2 to the right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 6. Back to pass. He rifles one deep to the left. Pulls it in down the sideline. Touchdown, Hokie. Once he got some room, it was over. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. This dude is just running amok for the Hokies both through the air and on the ground.
He's just doing some serious damage. And whether it's running, whether it's throwing, this guy has been on point, making you think of some great names like Mike Vick back in the day that just electrified Virginia Tech fans.
And right down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. Bringing it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to impose their will with the run. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up 6. And the Golden Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Heaves it on the run. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Right on target this time. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Pucks it out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Gives it on the option. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. The Golden Bears kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. Now on 2nd and short after the 1st down completion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. At the 35, he's loose. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 22 after the huge pickup.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll keep it himself. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Oh, and the attempt is no good.
A couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
On the option. He'll toss it. He breaks a tackle. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Drones. It's on target and complete. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Bennett. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They go to the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. The Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Fires to the tight end. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Hokies back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Caught behind the line. It's Selden. Makes the grab, and not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. They get get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent, looking ahead to next season. But that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.